Hello everyone, it is Tropics WX here with another video, this being on the 2026 Pacific hurricane season. We have Tropical Storm Genevieve here, currently located 585 miles or 945 kilometers south of San Juan, Mexico. It has winds of 45 miles per hour as of the advisory 2 at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is moving west-northwest at 13 miles per hour or 19 kilometers per hour. Pressure is at 1,001. Location as of the 3 p.m. advisory, CST, 9.2 north, negative 101.9 west. Current peak intensity is supposed to be at a major hurricane of 125 miles per hour or 205 kilometers per hour. Obviously, as you can see, no threat to land. So that's a good sign to this. It will not pose a threat to land at all. But I want to go over to our discussion side really quickly. So let's head over to our discussion side. This is a current imminent at 45. In 12 hours, it will be a 50 mile per hour tropical storm. In 24 hours, it will be a 65 mile per hour tropical storm. In 36 hours from now, it will be a Category 1 hurricane. In 48 hours from now, it will be a Category 2 hurricane. In 60 hours from now, it will be a Category 3 major hurricane. And 72 and 96, it will be 125 Category 3 major hurricane, almost borderline 4. And 120 hours from now, it will be a Category 2, if I can select this, it will be 110 miles per hour as a Category 2 at 120 hours from now. Now, let's head over to the area of interests. We have a couple to talk about before we move on with the video. And I'm pulling it up on my computer, so give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to discuss about this area of interest out in the Central Pacific. So we're discussing about this. Disturbance 1, currently in the Central Pacific. Well southwest of Hawaii. An area of low pressure located well southwest of Hawaiian Islands is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Elevated environment conditions appear conducive for grad development of the system while it moves slowly westward to north-northwestward. And a tropical depression is likely to form after it enters the Western Pacific Basin over the weekend or early next week. Formation chance through 48 hours, low 30% chance, 30%, and formation chance through 7 days, high 70%. The reason why I'm bringing this up right now is the fact that it does now, the NSC does mention, and it does say it right here, that a tropical depression is likely to form after it enters the Western Pacific Basin. Basically, that word text I just highlighted, saying a tropical depression is likely to form after it enters the Western Pacific Basin over the weekend to early next week. So basically, they're saying, oh, we're expecting a tropical depression to form in the Western Pacific, which, to be fair, not gonna disagree. I think it's gonna cross that basin, and eventually it could become a typhoon. I don't know. I haven't looked at models or something, but you know, it could. Now let's head over to the Zoomer for our whole thing. Then we're going over to spaghetti models on WeatherWise, and then we're ending this video off. There's our typhoon, guys. There's our area of interest, if you guys are wondering. There's our hurricane that we were recently covered in the last video for the for the Eastern Pacific side. It is going to cross the Central Pacific and actually pose a threat to Hawaii unless the dry air in that system rips it apart. But that is not our main discussion. We have this system. As you can see, here's our system. I'm bad at pronouncing this. At 45 miles per hour, 1,001 millibars. Expected to be 50, 65 as a tropical storm, subtropical tropical storm. 85 as a hurricane. 105 as our Category 2. Then we have our Category 3 major hurricane at 115. Category 3 at 115. And another one at that rate. And then it weakens to 110, Category 2. So, yeah. Believe it or not, this storm is expected to do a rapid intensification. I don't know the percentage from the ship models. The last time I looked, they were about 40. I've got to ask someone for them before I do the hurricane video. So expect maybe some delays on that video to come out if and when the system gets basically upgraded to that upgrade. Anyway, that's enough discussions on Zoomer. As you know, it doesn't pose a life-threatening situation, so we're basically good over here. And we can basically go over to WeatherWise for the spaghetti models, and this video will end. Hold on, I'm about to dock myself. Oopsie, let me just prevent that. Okay, so here's our spaghetti models on WeatherWise. As you can see, it's just gonna remain out to sea. Gonna pose no life-threatening situation. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. But no life-threatening situation. What do you guys say about this? Well, let's look at the intensity models, if we would. Here's our intensity models. One of them is once a Category 4 at 129 knots. And then here's our official NHC. There's actually two of them. 110. Here's the other one, 86. So yeah. But with that being said, this is Tropics WX signing out. Stay safe, everyone, and goodbye.